common item that must be kept out of Fido's reach. Coin Local 6 tonight at 11.
Entertainment Tonight in high definition.
Valerie Bertinelli, with how much does she weigh now?
And action.
The brand new video in a sexy purple swimsuit. Then,
I couldn't keep food in my mouth.
the face transplant woman before her surgery. The lost interview about the man who tried to kill her.
He was my first love.
The Grey's Anatomy wedding shocker. Izzy says I do, but what about McDreamy and Meredith? And is Catherine about to be killed off on the show?
Is it true that you quit Grey's Anatomy?
Then, breaking news just in on Ferris cancer fight. Plus, real or rumor, will Kiefer Sutherland's arrest affect 24? Will Ryan Reynolds battle his wife on the big screen?
It's a bit of a dream come true.
John Edwards, the mistress, and the baby's birth certificate everyone is trying to find. Who is listed as the father? What Riel Hunter's sister is saying now.
Will Riel demand a DNA test?
Happy days are here again for Ron Howard.
I'm glad I didn't miss being here.
The big series finale in tonight's E.T. Time Capsule. Susan Boyle and Simon spilling secrets to Oprah.
The whole world has Susan Boyle fever.
And TV's Fat Dancers. We've got their video audition.
I just feel like this totally sexy woman trapped in this fat suit.
Now, the most watched entertainment news program in the world.
Hello, everybody. I'm Mary Hart.
And I'm Mark Steinis. Welcome to Entertainment Tonight.
Millions watched in awe as Izzy, not Meredith, got married last night. But only we know what's next for the Grey's Anatomy gang, and you are just one story away from that.
But first, the most compelling real-life story in the headlines right now, the first face transplant here in America. Tonight, she speaks, and we have details of her miracle surgery.
My whole face, I tell you, it was sliding. On that last month before that surgery, I couldn't keep food in my mouth. It was terrible.
Connie Culp, then and now. A 22-hour surgery, the skin on her face still loose, to allow for swelling.
We're gonna reduce this and take some of that away.
The GMA exclusive, the talk of everyone, including Oprah.
Her husband had shot her in the face in an attempted murder-suicide.
This is Connie before, then tragedy. For 5 years, she lived with no nose, no jaw, 27 surgeries just to function.
And little girl said, "There's a monster, Mommy, there's a monster." So I took out my driver's license. I said that I had a bad person shoot me.
The face transplant took place at the renowned Cleveland Clinic. The donor, anonymous.
How often do you think of the way you looked then?
You know what's so funny? I was worried about my weight and everything. I'm like, that is so foolish. It doesn't matter what you look like. I want to be positive.
But Dr. 90210's Dr. Robert Ray warns Connie still needs to be careful.
If this patient fails to take a lifelong course of anti-rejection medication, it will die, potentially rot right off her face.
And coming up, the woman behind the face. We have Connie's lost interview before the surgery as she talks about the man who tried to kill her. That is less than 15 minutes away.
Last night on ABC, over 15 million watched Grey's Anatomy pull off a major wedding surprise, making it #1 for the night. Izzy said I do, leaving audiences in tears. But we know what's next for the drama that just keeps shocking its fans. It was the surprise wedding no one saw coming. Instead of Meredith and Derek tying the knot, Izzy donned Meredith's wedding gown and said I do to Alex. Katherine Heigl's character has brain cancer, and Izzy had trouble walking down the aisle. Michael Ausiello, columnist for Entertainment Weekly on Stands Now, says it was a well-hidden plot twist.
I know that there was a concerted effort to try to prevent leaks and to try to keep this as much of a surprise for viewers as possible.
I'll pronounce you husband and wife. Now.
Mare and Dare seemed relieved they didn't get married, but there is that issue with how to cover her baby bump.
Will Meredith be pregnant? You know, we know Ellen Pompeo is pregnant in real life. Are they going to incorporate that into this storyline?
And Sandra Oh and Kevin McKidd's characters of Christina and Owen could be in for a shocker.
Well, we know in the 2-hour finale that there's going to be a big twist coming for Christina and Owen. We don't know what that twist is. Right now, those characters are broken up.
The show's creator and executive producer Shonda Rhimes says she's not revealing any secrets, but we do know Izzy is now bald from her cancer treatments, and it doesn't bother her new husband at all.
My wife is hot.
I think America ran out of tissue last night. So the big question is Izzy out? Will they kill off Katherine Heigl? We have some major clues coming up in about 10 minutes.
In tonight's latest news, more Farrah Fawcett details. While the 62-year-old's brave battle with cancer continues, Farrah is proving she is a fighter. She had a manicure yesterday, was eating, and in good spirits. Her condition remains stable. Fans are leaving well wishes on the CharlieAngels.com website. NBC News will broadcast Farrah's story, a documentary of her cancer journey, May 15th. Now, here are the top stories in ET's Real or Rumor. Will Kiefer Sutherland's latest arrest affect 24? That is a rumor. Here's a new shot at the star leaving New York today. Yesterday, Kiefer was charged with third-degree assault for reportedly headbutting a man. The incident is not expected to delay filming, which is due to start again May 27th. Did Jennifer Hudson surprise her fiancé by proposing to him? That is real. The Oscar winner became engaged to David Otunga 5 months ago. But on his birthday, Jen did the asking and presented her beau with a 5-carat diamond ring from star jeweler Neil Lane. And oh yeah, he said yes. Is Nicole Kidman hiding her little girl? Though often not seen in public, that is a rumor. Here is a new photo of the beautiful mom and her darling 10-month-old Sunday Rose leaving a play center in Tennessee. Is Keanu Reeves getting creepy? On screen, that is real. The actor has reportedly signed on to star in Jekyll, a movie based on the horror classic Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. This weekend, the movie news is all about Star Trek trying to soar past the #1 Wolverine. Can the young studs from the Starship Enterprise take down Jackman at the box office?
It's Jim Kirk.
The captain trying to pick up Uhura.
Means you got a talented tongue.
It's a new attitude for the new Star Trek.
How did you manage to beam aboard this ship? You're the genius, you figure it out.
Rave reviews have reached warp speed. The New York Times describes it as a, quote, fully loaded film, a showcase for hardware, muscled boys.
Hey, farm boy.
But Hugh Jackman's Wolverine stays sharp. The film has earned some $179 million worldwide in its first week. Now, Jackman's co-star Ryan Reynolds is getting a spin-off with his Deadpool character. D.A. Andrews got his reaction.
That's somebody I've wanted to play my whole adult life, so it's a bit of a dream come true.
So now, he and wife Scarlett Johansson will both be playing villains on the big screen. She's suiting up as Black Widow in Iron Man 2.
There's no chance you and she might be, fighting in this upcoming
Don't know if you'll see it on the big screen, per se.
But before Ryan returns to action epics, he stars in The Proposal, opening June 19th. He is Sandra Bullock's assistant. She needs a green card. He is available.
Oh my God! Why are you here?
Ryan hosted a special screening of the comedy for, yes, male assistants.
Let's get these pants off and relax.
And for more with Ryan, check out ET on MSN at et.msn.com. Angelic Tom Hanks is keeping a demonic schedule. Just days after hanging out with Mary in Rome, he and director Ron Howard premiered Angels and Demons in Tokyo. The film opens next Friday. And Brad Pitt is packing his bag for the Cannes Film Festival.
We in the killing Nazi business.
His film, Inglourious Bastards, premieres there May 20th. It opens in theaters August 21st. And here now is your very first look at cast images that will be blown up several stories high and in Cannes tradition decorate the historic festival. Another big movie going to Cannes, Heath Ledger's last film, The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus. It will be shown at the festival, which kicks off May 13th.
Coming up, Valerie in a revealing purple one-piece. How much has she lost? Then, TV's Fat Dancer competition. We have the outrageous audition tape.
203. Sucked. That's 201 yesterday.
Will John Edwards' ex-lover demand a DNA test to see if he's her baby's father?
What do you think of the baby?
The face transplant woman before her miracle surgery.
I heard every day.
And in tonight's ET Time Capsule, the Happy Days series finale. Stay tuned.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days.
In tonight's ET Network, the Brothers and Sisters season finale.
What are you doing in Mexico?
I found Tommy.
ET is on the set as Nora tries to lure her son back home.
She's concerned about her son and her son's family.
But is Balthazar Getty leaving the show for good? He sets the record straight.
There's all sorts of rumors swirling around. I'm not off the show. Coming back next year.
Brothers and Sisters wrap up the season Sunday night on ABC.
Oh, Tommy, I missed you.
Rachel Ray's Big Top. Kobe Donaldson continues Rachel's Hey You Can Cook competition Monday, serving up a meal in 30 minutes for hungry Cirque du Soleil performers.
Hey, can you cook? Prove it!
You could be carrying some right now. To you, it's harmless, but it could mean death to your dog.
Massive release of insulin. Could even have seizures.
Coin Local 6 reveals the common item that must be kept out of Fido's reach.
It is a big deal.
Doggy danger. Coin Local 6 tonight at 11.
Portland's first choice for quality fabrics since 1918, the Mill End store offers only the best and most fashion-forward fabrics. Come enjoy a shopping adventure with over 65,000 square feet and save store-wide. Our goal is to have the best value for the best quality possible. Shop now and save. The Mill End store, where our passion is fabric. Family-owned for over 85 years with the largest display of fabrics in America. Open daily with 2 convenient locations in Milwaukee and Beaverton.
Weekendville. Paybackville. Truthville. Feed your summer fun with the full, juicy flavor of Johnsonville sausage. Create your own Ville at johnsonville.com.
The hair color you were born with? Turns out it was only a suggestion. Now, through the miracle of modern science, you can defy the genetic code your parents gave you. Why settle for being a blonde, brunette, or redhead when you can be sparkling sherry, cinnamon, or apricot glaze? Keep that salt from moving in on your pepper, or create your own unique combinations. At Perfect Look, you're only limited by the visible spectrum of electromagnetic waves. Perfect Look. Be good to your hair.
There are sales, and then there's Sleep Country's Super Sale. Save up to $500 on a great selection of firm, plush, and pillow top sets from Simmons Beauty Rest and Sealy Posturepedic. Save up to $300 on fashion beds, futons, and convertible sofas. Get 24 months free financing plus a free bed frame with Tempur-Pedic or the Sleep Number bed. There are sales, and then there's Sleep Country's Super Sale. Countdown is on. Susan Boyle's big day on Britain's Got Talent is just 15 days away. But first, she's heading to Oprah with Simon Cowell.
The whole world has Susan Boyle fever.
Oprah, Boyle, the YouTube sensation meets the titan of talk as Lady O gets personal with the Britain's Got Talent star.
Our cameras head home with her to Scotland.
Simon Cowell joins Oprah too. Will he reveal some Susan secrets? And is he leaving Idol? Find out Monday. Why are these overweight people shaking their stuff all over the place?
I've tried it all, and I am so frustrated.
203. Sucks. The 201 yesterday.
They want to be on the new show, Dance Your Ass Off, debuting June 29th on Oxygen.
I just feel like this totally sexy woman that is trapped in this fat suit.
It's hard being big, and nobody's loving you for who you are.
Marissa Jarrett Winokur hosts, and she promised us one thing.
You will watch their dancing and enjoy their dancing, but then you're going to fall so in love with their stories.
Now, a top-secret rehearsal with the pros of Dancing with the Stars for tonight's Race to Erase MS charity event.
This is the 3rd year in a row. Dancing with the Stars, people have been so amazing and generous, helping find a cure for MS.
With the semifinals of dancing on Monday, these pros are picking their faves.
I think Jill has a good shot. I'm totally going to be for Melissa. I really like Ty. I don't think he's going to win, but I really like him. He's cute.
Oh, it's getting so exciting. Now on Monday, right here in Studio 4, we will have a special visit from one of the Final Four couples. Shawn Johnson and partner Mark Ballas will reveal a few secrets about their next dance.
Next, are Izzy's days on Grey's Anatomy over? Will Catherine's character be killed off? We break down the clues. Then, the woman with a new face before her surgery. What she says about the man who shot her.
I always loved him.
John Edwards' ex-mistress and a baby, who is the father on the birth certificate. And behind the scenes on Valerie's new bathing suit shoot. Next.
In tonight's ET Time Capsule, Happy Days, the longest-running comedy series on TV, bows out tonight. It's the end of an era.
When we first met, I was going to pound you in some alley, huh?
Richie Ron Howard, who had left the show, returns for the finale with the Fonz.
I'm glad I didn't miss being there because Happy Days was a big part of my life.
The Happy Days.
What year did Happy Days say, see ya? 1982, 83, or 84? The answer in seconds.
Hollywood in high definition closed captioning, sponsored by...
Introducing Friday's 9 new sandwiches and salads for the introductory price of just $5. To celebrate, our entire sandwich and salad menu is now just $5 too. This special price won't last, so hurry in now. Give me more Fridays.
We'd like to take a moment to remind you that the greatest luxuries in life are also the simplest. Which is why a Duncan Hines brownie is never just a brownie. Duncan Hines, so moist, so delicious, and so much more.
Wow, look at that ocean view.
Yeah, that is a beautiful view.
Oh, Heather, you look sick. Sick as in hot. That tankini looks great.
I think I'm getting seasick.
Maybe your stand is loose.
Looks like morning sickness to me.
Oh, my gosh. Hold on to your tankini.
I feel sick.
Watch out for the south side.
I'll catch you, baby.
Mannequin down. Mix it up and make a splash. All Adult Swim, just $12.50 each piece this week at Old Navy.
At 11, some might call them pirates, the Willamette River crimes that are happening right in the middle of the city. And also, President Obama tracks down the person responsible for the frightening New York City flyover.
Cake time.
Yeah, I got it at DQ.
Oh, hey, I'll take it in.
It's okay, honey. I got it.
Come on, baby, just let me help you out.
Well, you can grab the forks.
Give me the cake.
Fine. Here.
Thank you. Oh, baby.
Look what I have.
I got the fork.
Get the cake, get the glory. Dairy Queen Mother's Day cakes. Vanilla, fudge crunch, and chocolate.
So, you don't think we overdid it, right?
No, now that we're this plump, people are gonna love us. Check this out. Howdy, ma'am. How'd you like some fresh Foster Farms plumpy chicken?
You're not a Foster Farms chicken. You're all plumped up with salt water. So you weigh more and I pay more.
Who wouldn't want to pay more for this?
Uh-oh. Can I talk to you?
Yeah, what do you need, buddy? Wow, you sprung a leak.
He's a plumper. He's a plumper.
Ah, cork it.
Say no to plumping. Foster Farms. Always natural, always fresh.
Trying to cut costs?
Now there's a smarter way to save. Bundle Quest high-speed internet with DirecTV service for less than $50 a month. Act now and get a free HD DVR receiver upgrade. Choose from multiple fiber optic fast connection speeds. Get DirecTV service with over 200 all-digital channels. All for less than $50 a month.
Free refill, please.
Now there's a smarter way to save. Bundle with Quest. Call 866-450-7009.
The competition was intense, and after more than 450,000 votes, congratulations, Concord Elementary in Milwaukee. You're the winner of the Bassett Furniture Ultimate Teachers Retreat. Watch Coin Local 6 May 21st between 7 and 8 p.m. when we reveal the Ultimate Teachers Retreat.
What year did Happy Days call it quits?
I was there at the beginning, and I'm glad I got to be there at the end.
It was 1984. And tonight on CBS's Numbers, watch the Fonz, Henry Winkler, in an entirely different role.
Freeze!
He's a disgraced ex-FBI agent trying to single-handedly thwart a bank robbery.
I'm trying to repair my reputation by catching the bad guys.
The 2-hour season finale of Grey's Anatomy is just 1 week away, but what will happen to our Izzy Stevens? Katherine Heigl certainly got a juicy role this season, but is it her last? We have clues.
Go away. I want to be alone with my husband.
Izzy said goodbye to her visions of dead boyfriend Denny, but could he be the Grim Reaper? Maybe yes, maybe no. Because in the preview for next week, it seems brain surgeon Derek is offering some hope.
She has a tumor and it can be treated.
If you do the surgery, I could lose my memory.
Izzy with amnesia? There's been buzz for months that Katherine Heigl wanted out, but recently said she wants to stay as long as they wanted her. In February, when Hollywood.tv asked her about her future, she was mum.
And is it true that you quit Grey's Anatomy?
Last year, Heigl withdrew her name for Emmy contention because she didn't think her material was worthy. But her cancer storyline may have caused her to rethink possibly leaving.
I'm gonna die either way.
I'd be shocked if Katherine takes her name out of the running for the Emmy. She's actually had some great work this season, and she may even get a nomination.
Now, as for McDreamy and Meredith, will they ever walk down the aisle? We will see how many more clues we can eke out before next Thursday's 2-hour season finale on ABC.
Now, the other story captivating the headlines, Elizabeth Edwards on the record about her husband's affair. But is Rielle Hunter's baby his? Kevin Frazier uncovers the birth certificate.
She's the one-year-old girl in the middle of a controversy, believed by many to be Rielle's love child with John Edwards. But here's her birth certificate. First name Francis, last name Hunter, the space for the father's name, it's blank. Rielle Hunter has said she did not want a DNA test, but new reports claim she has changed her mind.
Has she moved past that now? That she wants to fill that blank in on the birth certificate?
She hasn't expressed that specifically to me.
Will Rielle demand a DNA test?
Melissa doesn't know and says now the family's main focus is Francis.
When you look at the baby, what do you think of the baby?
Adorable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of baby?
She's a bright light. She's just so adorable that everybody thinks she's just amazing.
Elizabeth Edwards' appearance on Oprah and her new book have stirred up a situation that had seemed to be fading away.
What did she express to you about John and her relationship with John?
I mean, she loved him.
And now Melissa has stepped in to defend her sister.
In her book, Elizabeth Edwards described her as having a pathetic life.
I don't think my sister's pathetic. It takes two to tango. My sister definitely wasn't trying to go into it to hurt her. I mean, it just happened. Just because she did this one thing doesn't mean she's a bad person.
Now, as for Elizabeth's inspiring and insightful book, it is already number 11 on Amazon.com's bestsellers list.
It is the miraculous story of modern medicine, a face transplant. But who is the woman behind the face, and how did she get to be where she is today?
I saw what I looked like, and, I really don't like bringing the past up, because I want to get over that, what I mean?
Connie Culp before the miracle transplant, remembering the moment her husband tore her life apart with a gunshot.
Actually, you're in shock, and you're thinking, wow, I can't believe it.
This interview from 2008 telling WTOV television how she essentially lost her sight.
What of me can you see?
I can't even tell. You're just shattered right now. I know you have dark hair, and I can't tell anything else right now.
Every part of her life has been affected.
I heard every day like the cool weather kills me, and I cannot smell, and I'll never be able to smell.
Today, her husband Thomas Culp is in prison. Amazingly, back then, Connie was forgiving.
I always loved him. He was my first love. I forgive him, but, I gotta go on,
There will be a day when he's released from prison.
We don't want to go there, okay?
Surgery has restored her face, but her spirit and optimism always remained strong, despite the horrors she was forced to face.
Keep motivated and just don't sleep your life away, because that's what could have happened, I can be depressed and mad at everybody, and, but I'm not.
And there is still so much more we don't know about Connie, but on Monday, we will.
The face transplant miracle returns home. Then, Farrah Fawcett, breaking news. The doctor's secretly flown to L.A. Can a new treatment save her?
Dr. Jacob, Farrah has a great deal of trust in her.
As Farrah shaves her head, her best friend reveals new details from her documentary.
When I see her crying, it makes me certainly want to put the camera down.
Plus, Oprah's tears for her dying dog. That's Monday.
Back Back in seconds with Valerie Bertinelli braving a backless bathing suit. Oh my gosh, she looks so good. We have the new shots coming up in our next story. In tonight's Entertainment Tonight Capital One birthdays, which award-winning actress was set up with her future husband by his ex-wife? Is it Melissa Gilbert, Laura Dern, or Mary Steenburgen? Your answer is next in the ET Capital One birthdays.
For all the ouchies fixed, all the games attended, and all the milestones Mom was there for, it's time to give her a little something in return. With candy, perfume, and Hallmark cards.
Thanks, Mom.
Walgreens is your one-stop this Mother's Day for the one who matters most.
It seems like a great price, but I better make sure.
Who are they?
They're my low-price search party. They help me find the best deals.
Or we could just step over to the Sears Appliance Research Center and check the competition's prices to make sure you're getting the lowest price possible.
We'll be in the food court.
We find the lowest prices, then we beat them. Now through Friday, save 15% on all Kenmore appliances, plus save an additional 5% when you use your Sears card. Sears, life well spent.
A local woman and her kids held hostage by her neighbor.
I heard the shot, and then I realized he was actually already in the house.
How her quick thinking may have saved her children's lives tonight at 11. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kelly Day. Also coming up tonight on Coin Local 6, she says strangers attacked, but police say this local woman murdered her husband. At 11, what they found in her home and how they say she got rid of his body. Bruce?
I've got details on the one significant change to the forecast.
For some, it's hands in the earth, the joy of bringing beauty to life. For others, it's a moment of instant color. And for others, it's the joy of making the outdoors part of the way you live, part of your home. You'll find what you need at Fred Meyer.
I'm in the kitchen. I've got the blender on. I'm making milkshake. I make them all night long.
Hand-scooped orange cream shakes. New at Carl's Jr.
Wiggle your day with Jell-O sugar-free gelatin. It's 10 tasty calories, loved by lips and hips alike. Jell-O, because every diet needs a little wiggle room.
There's something big happening at Nissan. Look closer. It's the Nissan National Tent Event. Right now, Nissan delivers exceptional offers and financing on our full line. Get up to $2,750 total cash back on Sentra, or $2,500 total cash back on Versa, or Versa Sedan under $10,000 at your Nissan dealer now. Hurry, when the tents come down, these deals will end. Look closer. Nissan delivers.
In tonight's Entertainment Tonight Capital One birthdays, which award-winning actress was set up with her future husband by his ex-wife?
That is Melissa Gilbert, who today turns 45. Hey, Melissa, what's in your wallet? In tonight's ET Alert, Valerie grins and bears it.
Summer. Time for swimsuits, shorts, tank tops, and a massive attack of insecurity.
No insecurity anymore, as Val sports a daring purple backless number for her latest Jenny Craig spot.
And action.
It's been a year and a half since I lost 40 pounds with Jenny Craig.
That's 40 pounds and counting, and more confident than ever.
I used to go to ridiculous lengths to hide my body, but not anymore.
The new ad, titled Obstacles, begins airing Monday.
Wow, she really looks great, doesn't she?
Absolutely, Mark. But I think I just heard Kirstie Alley screaming again. You go, Kirstie. We are totally behind you and your weight loss. And that's it for us for the week. Hope you have a great night and a great weekend.
Bye-bye.
Common item that must be kept out of Fido's reach. Coin Local 6 tonight at 11.
Well, Bruce Sussman here. I'll tell you about the TV stations off the air because of severe storms where that happened, plus the one change to our weekend warm-up. And what a gorgeous night. Wait till you see the way the sunsets went down. You will at 11.
All right, guys, time out. What have you got? Throw it away, because now I have Come Take a Test Drive with Mr. Billy D. Williams.
Smooth. Gets them every time.
Richard, come to Ed's office, please. Richard, Ed's office.
Why Billy D? It's not about being smooth. Yeah, but Billy D could get people dates. No, it's about putting people in a car they love.
Some of us wouldn't mind a date here and there.
Talking for the love of cars. Guess they heard. It's hot off the grill at Hometown Buffet. 5 great new entrees like applewood bacon wrapped sirloin, grilled barbecue pork steak, and more. Try a new hot off the grill flavor every night. Only at Hometown Buffet, Monday through Saturday nights.
Next, Brad and George, the men of Star Trek, and their overnight transformation into Hollywood's new it guys.
Ladies, watch out.
Captain Kirk uncovered. Is he single? Captain Kirk's dad beamed into our set today. So are you ready for all this?
Fingers crossed, man.
Today's big rumors, the Twilight Stars busted again on a date. Rihanna forced to change outfits after Madonna threw a hissy fit. New John and Kay drama. Is the cheating scandal a giant publicity stunt?
You'll have to wait and find out.
Beast charged with her slaying.
His 2-year obsession, how he followed her across the country.
Then, the brave face transplant woman applying makeup. And what she's saying today about the husband who shot her.
Do you forgive him?
And a man's desperate battle to save his home. And what it's like to be trapped inside the ring of fire.
I'm right now trapped by a firestorm.
Plus, Valerie Bertinelli, behind the scenes for her sexy new swimsuit shoot.
They gained confidence.
And she's pregnant with a monkey, faking a pregnancy to smuggle in a wild monkey.
Was it difficult to get through screening?
No.
Hidden under her shirt, just like this. Then, are these beauty queens ganging up on the embattled Miss California?
We also have the right to voice our opinion.
And first video, the famous fashion designer allegedly headbutted by Kiefer Sutherland. Plus, who's the superstar carried across a puddle because she doesn't want to get her shoes wet? Now, Inside Edition with Deborah Norville.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us. We're learning more about where the man under arrest for the brutal murder of a promising young co-ed at Wesleyan University was hiding after the crime. The 21-year-old victim was gunned down while working at a college bookstore. Her alleged assailant, a man who police say had a deadly obsession.
He's the obsessed man accused of killing a beautiful college co-ed, and he's now behind bars.
This is the case of State of Connecticut versus Stephen Morgan.
29-year-old Stephen Morgan is now facing first-degree murder charges, appearing in court Friday wearing a blue zippered jumpsuit. Hours earlier, Morgan surrendered to police, ending the massive nationwide manhunt for the gunman accused of shooting Johanna Justin Jinnick, a junior at prestigious Wesleyan University in Connecticut. Morgan turned himself in at this convenience store 10 miles from the Wesleyan campus after seeing his picture on the front page of a newspaper.
He started walking around the store. He bought a drink. He checked the newspapers. And then he asked me to use the phone.
Before he surrendered, Morgan's sister urged her brother to turn himself in.
Steve, turn yourself in right now to any law enforcement agency, wherever you are, to avoid any further bloodshed. We love you, we will support you in every way, and we don't want anyone else to get hurt.
His family appeared distraught outside court.
His family is devastated by the accusation, devastated by the claims.
Morgan is accused of shooting 21-year-old Johanna point blank 7 times while she was working in a cafe inside a campus bookstore. Surveillance photos show Morgan holding a gun and wearing glasses, leaving the bookstore after the shooting. Shockingly, police say Morgan didn't flee the scene and chatted with cops outside the bookstore, even giving them his real name and phone number. But Morgan wasn't considered a suspect until police discovered he had a dark obsession with Johanna that began 2 years ago while they were both taking summer courses at NYU. According to police, he began bombarding the beauty with threatening emails, writing, "You're going to have a lot more problems down the road." Johanna reported Morgan to police, but chose not to press charges. Here's Megan Alexander.
This is a motel room just like the one where Morgan was hiding out during the nationwide manhunt to find him. Inside, police say they discovered disturbing evidence that links him to Johanna's death, including a journal with entries outlining a plot to rape and murder her.
Cops say he wrote, "Kill Johanna, she must die." Morgan also reportedly wrote he wanted to turn Wesleyan into the Jewish Columbine. "I think it okay to kill Jews and go on a killing spree at this school." Today, the Wesleyan community is breathing a sigh of relief that the accused killer is behind bars, but they're still mourning the loss of the smart, very loving, kind-hearted girl, an apparent victim of a deadly obsession.
A memorial service for the victim was held on campus Friday afternoon. Days after the world's first near-total face transplant patient made her first public appearance, Connie Culp is now speaking out. And to the surprise of many, she says she still loves the man who so horribly disfigured her. Diane McInerney has more.
I still love my husband. I can't talk about him with that.
Astonishing words from the woman who got the world's first near-total face transplant. A profession of devotion to the man who shot her point blank in the face with a shotgun.
I forgive him the day he did it. I have to. How could you? I don't know.
Connie Culp told Diane Sawyer all about her relationship with Thomas Culp, currently serving a 7-year jail term for attempted murder. He'll be out in 2011.
We had good times and bad times, so we'll just leave it at that.
Now brace yourself for a shocker about the man who pulled the trigger.
He still loves her.
Chris Amato is Thomas Culp's lawyer. He says the Culps were childhood sweethearts. Do they have plans to reunite once he gets out of jail?
I believe Tom still wants to be with her, yes.
Connie is still getting used to taking care of her new face. Even behind bars, her husband is aware of all that's happening. Has he seen her new face?
He saw it on the news.
And what went through his mind?
He told me she looked beautiful. He was glad for her.
How does he live with himself knowing that he shot his wife?
It's a struggle for him every day. He's completely sorry for what he's done.
See, I can't feel that. Just still numb that.
Connie underwent the 22-hour operation last December, and there's still a long way to go on the road to recovery.
They're going to reduce this and take some of that away.
After all she's been through, Connie Culp knows just how precious life is.
I always hug everybody before I leave them, because you never know if you're going to see that person again.
A tense situation in Southern California when wildfires spread dangerously close to the city of Santa Barbara, forcing the evacuation of more than 30,000 people. And a group of people got caught inside a ring of fire caused by those wind-whipped flames. Jim Moret is there.
You're looking at dramatic new video from the heart of the wildfire causing havoc in Southern California. It was shot inside a ring of fire with flames on both sides of the road by retired fire captain John Zimmerman.
Superheated air and gases come over the top. We call them deadly fingers of flame.
This homeowner is desperately battling the blaze on the roof of his house. The heat here is enormous. We're standing just feet away from what was once a beautiful Spanish villa up in the hills of Santa Barbara. The house is completely gutted, and I can feel the side of my body being burned. We have to move downhill. Radio reporter John Brooks was trapped inside the ring of fire.
I'm right now trapped by a firestorm. Flames 30, 40 feet high. Smoke billowing off the top of the ridge itself. There's just flames in all directions right now.
And look, the White House released this stunning shot of Air Force One flying over the Statue of Liberty. It's from that photo op that triggered panic in New York last month when Air Force One and a fighter jet flew low over Manhattan. The White House aide responsible for the snafu announced Friday that he's resigning.
Authorities in Illinois have made an arrest in the death of the third wife of former policeman Drew Peterson. Peterson was arrested and charged with the murder of Kathleen Savio. And video of Peterson in custody shows he is still cracking jokes.
A shackled Drew Peterson, dressed in a red jumpsuit, cackles up at the sky as he's led into an Illinois courtroom for his arraignment Friday on murder charges. He yelled to reporters, "Look at this bling, look at this nice spiffy outfit, 3 squares a day." Meanwhile, we're learning more about what led to Peterson's sudden arrest. The notorious ex-cop was about to fly to Reno, Nevada to appear on an HBO series being shot at a brothel. Police were reportedly concerned Peterson could flee the country from Reno.
They were afraid he was a flight risk.
Dennis Hoff owns the Moonlight Bunny Ranch. He hired Peterson to work security as a publicity stunt. But HBO was less than thrilled, saying the network would rather cancel the show, Cat House, than have Peterson appear. Come on, Dennis, you knew that this guy was under investigation, possibly for murdering his third wife, and you still wanted to essentially go into business with him.
You know, he wasn't indicted, he wasn't convicted. Of course, now all that's changed.
Peterson kept up his smirky jokester personality to the very end, telling cops as he was handcuffed, "I guess I should have returned those library books." His arrest in the drowning death of his third wife, Kathleen Savio, from 5 years ago, was news the whole nation had been waiting for.
After years of watching Drew Peterson give those smiling interviews to everyone, police have made their move.
Now with the arrest, maybe that smirk will finally be wiped off Peterson's face for good.
The death of Peterson's wife was originally thought to be an accident. Peterson has always maintained his innocence in that death, as well as the disappearance of his fourth wife. Earlier this year, Valerie Bertinelli appeared in a bikini, and now she's back, this time in a one-piece bathing suit, for a new ad.
Check out Valerie Bertinelli behind the scenes shooting her hot new TV ad. I lost the weight and I gained confidence. The 49-year-old actress shows off her beach bod in a bathing suit in this new ad for Jenny Craig. Unlike the now famous commercial showing Valerie in a bikini, this time she's in a one-piece and she still looks great. Valerie says she lost 40 pounds in 9 months, and here's your first look at the ad.
I used to go to ridiculous lengths to hide my body, but not anymore.
And remember, Inside Edition's got a special way for you to save money. Check out today's Yahoo Inside Edition deal of the day. It's at deals.yahoo.com. And you can come to our website at InsideEdition.com. We've got as many as 90 money-saving coupons there. We'll be back with more Inside Edition in just a moment.
Next, she's pregnant with a monkey, faking a pregnancy to smuggle in a wild monkey.
Was it difficult to get through screening?
No.
Hidden under her shirt, just like this. Then, are these beauty queens ganging up on the embattled Miss California?
We also have the right to voice our opinion.
Plus, generations of brides, just one wedding dress. The eternal wedding gown.
I would love for my daughter to wear the dress.
And first video, the famous fashion designer allegedly headbutted by Kiefer Sutherland. Plus, who's the superstar carried across a puddle because she doesn't want to get her shoes wet? Inside Edition, America's non-stop news magazine, will be right back.
If ever you're not satisfied with one of our tires, please feel free to bring it back. Thank you. America's Tire Company.
The secret to America's Tire is people. If you haven't been here before, this is the place you want to be to buy tires.
It's about building relationships with our customers. It's about being part of our community.
My job is simple. I'm here to make sure you get the right tires at the best price.
Right now, get a $70 mail-in rebate on any Michelin and select VF Goodrich tires.
Here at Wilsonville Toyota, we understand accomplishment. Accomplishment can be the desire to never give up. Accomplishment means going that extra mile. Accomplishment can also mean understanding your obstacles. Come visit Wilsonville Toyota, Portland's only winner of the 2008 Toyota President's Award for great customer service.
Every morning I would get up and I would have to fidget around and find my glasses.
Discover 2020 Institute's LASIK Commitment for Life. Call 503-771-2020 or visit us at 2020institute.com.
Well, we opened up the curtains, and I remember thinking, oh my gosh, I can see the details on the bricks on the house across the street.
Save $1,000 off 2020 Institute's LASIK Commitment for Life until June 30th and live lens-free.
So great. It's so great.
This Sunday, it's Joan Rivers versus Annie Duke.
You're fired.
And it all leads up to this, the live 3-hour season finale.
You're the celebrity of
the biggest blood feud on TV.
I am going to crush her.
The toughest task in 8 seasons.
I can't do this.
Annie, get your gun.
This woman needs to die.
Because Joni's putting her dukes up.
This is so disgusting.
The Celebrity Apprentice live season finale this Sunday, 8/7 Central on NBC.
They're trespassing, and it's their own house. Next, Inside Edition. They built their dream home for their 7 kids.
We want to move into our house and raise our family.
But they can't move in because it was built on the wrong plot. Watch the next Inside Edition.
Are Miss California pageant officials ganging up on their beauty queen? From her inflammatory answer to that onstage question and those racy underwear photos, some fans of Carrie Prejean think that some people are trying to force her to give up her crown.
I believe every Californian has the right to their opinion.
Are California's beauty queens ganging up on the embattled Miss California? Pageant organizers have gathered current and former beauty queens to film a public service announcement celebrating diversity.
I believe in love.
They say Miss California, Carrie Prejean, was invited to take part, but she was a no-show. The television spot seems to contain some not-so-veiled barbs against her, including this one taped by former Miss USA, Shayna Moakler.
I believe when I express my opinion, I have a responsibility to do it in a way that respects others who may not agree. We also have the right to voice our opinion.
And this from former Miss Universe Brooke Lee, who also took part in the television ad.
Any message other than the message that's been sort of on point lately is probably a good message, you know, the kinder, gentler California.
Miss California supporters believe she's being targeted because she allowed her image to be used in a television ad supporting traditional marriage.
I believe that a marriage should be between a man and a woman. No offense to anybody out there.
Meanwhile, we caught up with the runner-up to Miss California, who will have to take Carrie Prejean's place if she gets stripped of her crown for those racy lingerie photos.
If I do step into her place, I'm going to be stepping into the line of fire. And I just feel like it's not really my battle to fight because I don't think there's any way that anyone's really going to win with the whole situation.
Miss Prejean says she didn't participate in the public service announcement because she had a previous commitment. Now call us at 800-296-2446 for our question today. Do you think the beauty queens are ganging up on Miss California? We want to know your opinion. And here's something you don't hear every day. She was pregnant with a monkey. Well, actually, she was faking the pregnant part. That's also she could smuggle a monkey into the country under her maternity top. Les Trent with the story of one of the most brazen animal trafficking situations we've ever reported.
She looks like any other beaming mom-to-be, cradling her baby bump, awaiting the delivery of her little bundle of joy. But that's not really a baby bump, and this woman isn't even pregnant. So what is that under her shirt? It's actually a monkey. The woman was hiding the animal, pretending to be pregnant, so she could smuggle it into the country. When she arrived home, out popped the primate just like this.
Was it easy to do?
I guess Homeland Security is not what it's cracked up to be, no. I wasn't surprised, and it was extremely easy.
The monkey smuggler, whose name is Gypsy Lawson, is speaking exclusively to our Jim Murray.
And you just walked through, and they weren't able to detect anything unusual?
No.
Was it difficult to get through screening?
No.
They patted you down, and did they feel the monkey?
He flat against me. He was about this big.
It started when Lawson and her mother went to Thailand on vacation. While there, they saw the monkey, only 2 months old, trapped in a tiny cage. She says she was told as soon as he got bigger, he'd be slaughtered for food, so she paid $20 to buy him. She named him Apu and hatched a plan to bring the monkey home. She drugged him to keep him still and then tucked him under her shirt and passed right through airport security in 4 different countries, including U.S. Customs at Los Angeles International Airport. Safe at home in Spokane, Washington, having pulled off her monkey caper, Lawson treated Apu like her own child. But someone snitched on her and she was arrested.
You understand how people would be shocked.
Yeah.
And here is the monkey today, living in a sanctuary in Oregon. Here he jumps and plays like most toddlers, hugging his favorite stuffed animal. And like most children, he hates bath time. Polly Schultz of the Oregon Primate Rescue now cares for Apu.
He's under your shirt now. This is theoretically how he was brought into the country.
Schultz says bringing a wild monkey into the U.S. could have endangered the public.
What kind of diseases could he have carried?
He could have carried TB, herpes B virus, different types of malaria.
And would those be transmitted to humans?
Absolutely.
Fortunately, the monkey was disease-free, but Apu does have tremors, something we noticed during our visit. The feds believe they are the result of being drugged by Lawson. Lawson was convicted of felony smuggling and got 60 days in prison. She's appealing her conviction and maintains she did the right thing.
Did you know that what you were doing was wrong?
Legally wrong, not morally wrong.
The man who police say was the victim of assault by Kiefer Sutherland is out and about in New York City.
It's the first video of the man accusing actor Kiefer Sutherland of headbutting him. Fashion designer Jack McCullough wears a bandage over his nose where he says the 24 star headbutted him. His nose was broken in 3 places. Sutherland has been charged with assault.
We want to see Kiefer go to jail.
Outside his office in New York City, McCullough didn't want to talk when asked about Sutherland. So how is he feeling?
Go to jail.
Back with more Inside Edition after this. Still to come, 4 brides, but just 1 wedding dress.
There's over 150 years with that dress.
The eternal wedding gown that's being passed down generations.
Plus, who's the superstar being carried over a puddle? Closed caption sponsorship for Inside Edition is brought to you by...
With 9 delicious flavors of regular or boneless wings, it's no wonder the nation is choosing to pitch out that pizza. Always cooked to order. Wingstop, the wing experts.
Stay tuned. There's more Inside Edition to come. Next, Inside Edition. President Obama gets roasted. Behind the scenes at the Correspondents' Dinner. Watch the next Inside Edition.
I know feet.
The pain of plantar fasciitis is terrible.
Saw doctors, went to physical therapies, and nothing worked.
With the Good Feet system, I was instantly pain-free.
I don't only recommend the Good Feet system, I wear Good Feet arch supports.
Build pride. Build a career. Skilled tradeswomen can earn $20 to $35 an hour or more.
Come to the Women in Trade Career Fair, definitely.
The Women in Trades Career Fair, Saturday, May 16th from 9 to 3 p.m., held at the NECA IBW Electrical Training Center. Go to www.tradeswomen.net for more information.
Here's another Money Matters tip from On Point Community Credit Union.
It's true. Credit cards can make life a little easier. You have to have one to buy anything online, and they're a great way to start building a good credit score. But credit cards can also make your life a nightmare, so here's what you need to know. When picking a card, be sure to check into the annual percentage rate and fees. Not all credit cards are alike, so don't just sign up for the first one someone offers you. Ask your credit union rep for your best options. When you do get your card, make sure you always pay on time. Those late fees can really start to rack up. And if you miss a payment, the interest rate you pay could skyrocket. If you think about it, those shoes that were on sale aren't such a bargain after you wind up paying months of additional interest and late fees. Remember, the most important thing you'll ever do with your finances is to take control of your buying on credit.
On Point Community Credit Union has more information that will help you get your finances on track. Check out kgw.com/onpoint for more tips and a chance to win $250.
Right now, at Pizza Schmizza, you can get a large, one-topping gourmet pizza for just $9.99.
Pizza Schmizza, big pie, great pie, Pizza Schmizza.
Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. Meet the bride who can tick at least 2 of those off with one dress. A dress that she'll be the 4th member of her family to wear.
A bride sparkles in a classic vintage gown, a gown that may look familiar to some of her guests. You see, Margaret Koenig isn't the first woman in her family to wear the dress. She's the 4th. Her mom wore the dress on her wedding day. Before that, her great aunt wore it. And before that, her grandma wore the dress when she got married. 4 women, 1 dress.
Oh, it looks just super, like the day I bought it.
The elegant beaded gown was first worn by 86-year-old Maxine at her wedding in 1946. She paid just $75 for it.
It was the first dress I saw, and I loved it.
She passed it on to her sister Marion.
I was married May 7th, 1949.
20 years later, the gown was passed on again to Marion's niece. And when it came time for her daughter to get married, there was no question what she would wear.
All these women had such great happiness, and I wanted to be a part of it.
Margaret looks stunning at her beach wedding as she says I do to her Marine husband. And she hopes one day the gown will take a 5th walk down the aisle.
I would love for my daughter to wear the dress.
So would we. When we come back, who's the superstar carried across a puddle by a bodyguard?
Closed caption sponsorship for Inside Edition is brought to you by...
Need contact lenses? 1-800-CONTACTS has the most brands in stock, so you'll get your contacts right when you need them. 1-800-CONTACTS. We deliver. You save.
Stay tuned. There's more Inside Edition to come.
1-800-Flowers.com is on a mission to celebrate all moms this Mother's Day. So give something special to your mom and all the other moms you know. Because every mom counts.
Give the Mother's Embrace or choose one of 30 gifts under $30 from our Every Mom Counts collection.
Call or click 1-800-Flowers.com today.
SPF measures UVB rays, not UVA rays. Rays that can cause skin damage and even skin cancer. That's why Neutrogena created Ultra Sheer with Helioplex for the highest combined UVA, UVB protection. Get the best. Neutrogena Ultra Sheer.
Another money-saving secret from Arm & Hammer. Advanced White Toothpaste. The baking soda formula dissolves deep down to remove up to 5 times more plaque. Try it free at tryarmandhammer.com today. Save more, waste less with Arm & Hammer.
They tickle, they tease, and you sneeze. Maybe it's time to ask your doctor about Singulair. While many allergy medicines block histamine, Singulair blocks leukotrienes, an underlying cause of nasal allergy symptoms. And that's how Singulair works differently. 1 pill, once a day. Side effects are generally mild and vary by age and may include headache, ear infection, sore throat, and upper respiratory infection. Singulair, a different way to treat allergies.
A big star gets a ride next.
Closed caption sponsorship for Inside Edition is brought to you by...
Why is the runway covered in whipped cream?
Strawberries are coming. Try them with French toast, crepes, and pancakes during IHOP Strawberry Festival. IHOP. Come hungry, leave happy.
Stay tuned. There's more Inside Edition to come.
There are sales, and then there's Sleep Country's Super Sale. Save up to $500 on a great selection of firm, plush, and pillow top sets from Simmons Beauty Rest and Sealy Posturepedic. Save up to $300 on fashion beds, futons, and convertible sofas. Get 24 months free financing plus a free bed frame with Tempur-Pedic or the Sleep Number bed. There are sales, and then there's Sleep Country's Super Sale.
If you heat your home with natural gas, you know it's warm and comforting. You know how consistently it heats your water. You know the control you have when you're cooking. And how you can always count on natural gas. Oregon homes using high-efficiency natural gas appliances instead of electric emit an average of 20% less greenhouse gases, making your use of natural gas healthier for our planet.
Husbands who cheat make me so angry.
It's in our DNA.
I'm glad you're not my husband.
But we're cursed.
Come on.
Oh, with a beautiful woman like you.
So, are you married?
You're Cheating Hard. Dateline tonight on NBC.
Finally, today's chivalry isn't dead after all.
Who's the star being carried over a puddle by her gentleman bodyguard? It's Rihanna. The stylish singer didn't want to ruin her shoes, so her bodyguard came to the rescue, sweeping her off her feet and safely onto dry land.
And that's Inside Edition. I'm Deborah Norville. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Welcome to the digital world. By June 12th, Antenna TV will be all digital. Get ready with a digital TV set or converter box. Plug the cable from the output of the converter box to the TV's input. Use the right antenna and start enjoying free digital TV now.
Celebrate the grand opening of Binions in Vancouver. For a limited time, get half off a complete pair of glasses. Now you can afford an amazing selection of today's latest looks. Half off a complete pair of glasses. Binions. Why pay more?
Buying a car should never be a hassle. That is why I created our No Bull policy. That means that there is only one professional from drive up to delivery. Here, there are no confusing markups, addendums, or negotiations. Our lowest price is marked on every car every day. And that's No Bull. My name is Dave Jackner, one of the owners of Wilsonville Toyota. Come and visit the dealership that's changing it all. Are you living with leg or back pain, numbness, or pins and needles in your legs, calves, or buttocks? Have you been diagnosed with lumbar spinal stenosis and have tried pain medication therapies with no relief? There may be a solution for you. For the next few weeks, spine specialists in hospitals around Portland and Southwest Washington will be holding special patient seminars where you can learn more about the latest innovative treatment options for lumbar spinal stenosis. Interested? Visit lumbarspinalstenosis.com or call 1-866-299-6808.
The Northwest leader in new home liquidation, newhomesale.org, is back with our biggest sale ever. Over 100 new homes by 3 award-winning builders must be sold by June 30th. These quality homes have full warranties and many include neighborhood parks, open spaces, pools, clubhouses, and other luxury amenities. These homes are located in great neighborhoods across the Portland